Do you think he didn't go to Mount Kenya Safari Club? They were on the mics are open. But that story was just wild. I was watching the news yesterday. I'm like, what?
Ruto?
No.
What?
They flew. So they say thingy flew down. Suluhu landed in a airport, a military airport. Chopper down to Nanyuki. 2 days she stayed there.
And nobody came to see her.
Fam.
Do you know what's crazy about that? That's like getting an invite to a party. You're the only one there.
Yeah.
Damn.
But for me, I was just like, bro, like in terms of that shit is in terms of thinking about the hierarchy of East Africa. What the actual fuck? You know what I'm saying? PZ. What the fuck are we ever gonna tell them again? They already took football. Now they came to sort out our shit. Even you guys, Bana. Fuck off, Bono. Even our shilling ain't matching up to them. No, like, come
Can
on.
Andy come? Where's Andy? We need to start podding. We're podding anyway.
Even me, that yesterday they've told Baba and Rao and Ruto.
I'm sure we're going to talk about that. I'm very sure.
We have to.
I'm very sure.
What do you think so yesterday I didn't catch up. I wasn't on Twitter. I wasn't on the
He
news.
came in with the stories today.
Fam, I'm watching 9 o'clock news. That's why I tweeted. I'm like, yo, I'm just catching up. Like what?
Like what? God.
Hey.
All right. Are we rolling?
Been rolling.
That's like what?
We are the world.
That's like going to.
We are the future.
Like you had a chick you were dating who was trash. Huh? Who was trash? Then you went for like a really
Watch my bag back there.
person who's like helped you in life.
And then do you want to take it and place it no go?
Right.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll move him closer to me.
Closer.
Come here, Daddy.
In this place.
You're moving closer. That's poetry.
Closer.
Please don't touch the mic.
Hey.
Like,
Damn.
That's how you usually use it.
okay.
That's how you usually.
Sorry.
I love you.
Okay, denim on denim.
So
But the colors
Austin's
are
like
not
the
the
production
same.
daddy.
Are they supposed to be the same?
Hi, production daddy.
Production daddy.
Production
oh my
daddy.
God. Do not call him that. Oh my God.
Hey, daddy.
Are you on leave?
I accepted.
Yeah, because I could tell the government ain't letting you wear no tattered jeans.
Oh, you're on leave?
Yes.
Till when?
Do they?
Next week Wednesday.
Do they
I
make
hear
you-
that the paycheck's coming in late.
I know,
Wow,
bro.
that's fucked.
Sorry, I hear you guys are not getting no increment as well. It was in the fucking paper.
Can we start the
These
pod?
people really just airing their shit, huh?
I know, right?
You know, that's the worst thing
Like
about
if you
it.
work in Gabba,
Like
you
for us
just
guys,
know.
we hear about rumors of pay cuts. You guys, it's in the newspapers.
It's right
the
there.
news.
Everybody
But
was
it's
like,
Crazy.
oh,
Okay, let's start.
sorry.
We have to talk about that, yeah.
The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
This is the mics are open. My name's G Money.
And the young.
Ashley's back.
Episode 2017. No, 217. Welcome
Yeah.
back. We missed you.
Thank you.
Last week.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
I know
this
you
is
needed
what I
this
say,
pretty
Big C.
face.
Big C.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
I know you needed this pretty face on the
Yo,
pod.
someone on the
Are you
comments
gonna
was
ignore
like...
that? Like,
No, someone in the comments was like, where is Ashley? Yeah, we missed you.
Thank you.
Yo, someone said the pod last week felt like 2020, whatever.
Well, yeah,
it was a
just
bit
the
loose
three of
last
us.
week.
So where were you, Ashley?
Womanhood had taken the best of me, had caught up with me, so...
This is why I love the good company. The
Why?
good company will allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, I was literally... Like, he was trying to take me away.
Oh, wait. We are leaders.
Bro,
Yeah.
You know what?
You didn't see that implant? How I
Yes.
was like, so where were you?
No, listen, in my day-to-day job, I'm not sure if they'll allow me to do that, but it was as simple as sending a text and being like, womanhood has caught up to me, and, you know...
Hold up. Your day-to-day job wouldn't allow you.
I said I'm not sure.
Oh, because we were about to
Calvin Ukora.
quote someone.
We all know who my boss is.
Yeah, I was like, my brother.
No, I'm pretty sure he would have understood
Yeah,
though.
I know.
I'm
for
sure.
sure.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Exactly.
Well, we're
So,
glad to have you back. A lot has
Thank
happened
you.
in the last week.
I was with you on Friday, though.
Oh, we had a good time.
We had a good time.
Can I just say like Friday, right? So Friday I played at Cavalli,
Yeah.
and it's been a long time since I've played somewhere where the young'uns are out. You get me? So you know I'm playing in all of these like Milans and locals, and I love playing in those places. But yo, we're able to play the sprinters and
Those guys are receptive to music, bro.
Where's Cavalli?
That set was lit.
The mana, is it the mana? The mana.
You know what Stanvik is? Now across.
Push it.
Yeah. Anyway, not giving them too much plugs, but I had a really good time.
Yeah.
By the way, have you played it yet?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Andy would like, that's your thing.
I love it.
That's
I love it.
In terms of music, like just, because you know, like we can go out and we can play for the older guys and stuff, whatever, the drinkers, whatever you call them. But just being able to play that new Stormzy and all of that stuff,
everything.
It was dope,
It's
man.
refreshing.
Had a good time, yeah.
Ever since they set up Alco Blow, bro.
They've been out.
It was
They
out.
have.
You know,
Again.
yeah. Yo, I got a call Saturday night. Oh my God. What you call it? Once you get off the Museum Hill Express,
That's when
me, I was just home. I was just like,
Oh, they
okay.
usually set up there actually.
Yes, that's where you busted.
Yeah.
I mean, where you bumped into them.
that's where I bumped into them.
Sorry.
Use your words very
But
carefully.
do you know the crazy thing about it is it's like I want to give props to the cops who decided that was where we're gonna put Alco Blow.
Yeah.
Because you know the thing about it is not that I know, but I know some people, if you're coming in from like the other side of town and you've had a tear up night over there, they take the expressway in because it's not so much
There's
peaks and
no
roundabouts.
disturbance.
Facts.
So when you come off of that expressway, you're
Right then.
banged to rights,
Yo,
bro.
let me tell you, you get on the expressway. It's
time to blow.
And then you find the cops at the whatever. It's time to blow, right? The cops are just like combination.
Fam,
Combination.
listen, a day is gonna come when someone's gonna come off the expressway and try reverse.
Oh, fact, back
No, it's
in.
happened, bro.
It's probably
already.
happened.
It happened
You're
already.
gonna see that
God
barrier
damn.
mashed up.
Kenyans don't care. If there's one thing they fear, yo.
my
Yo,
God.
me and Pula DJ Rick Ross. You remember that video
Jumping
for
off a cliff.
Miami when they in the band? you know, like when you think about Rick Ross,
not
right?
Jose.
That is one of the. I remember, you know that page called Funny Hood Videos.
Yeah.
They posted that video. They're like, Rick Ross used to say, "Biggest boss." Why did he jump over? Because of a speeding ticket.
Bro, you know what's crazy now that you mentioned Rick Ross? Very random departure there. Lionel Messi playing football in Miami.
yeah.
What nonsense is that?
Fam,
Yo, they're seeing magic, bro. They've
What?
never seen
They've
this.
never, bro.
it's mad.
His first game,
One goal.
Serena Williams,
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian,
Kim
LeBron.
Kardashian,
LeBron.
all that, right?
Yeah.
Sour, we get it. This
Yeah.
is one of the world's. His second game, DJ Khaled, Diddy, Gigs.
I love it
And
for
the
them,
babies.
bro.
No, and their babies. No, I
Yeah.
love it for them. But you know the craziest thing is? How is it? This is how I know that Americans know how to do show business.
Yeah.
How is DJ Khaled's son,
Yeah.
the mascot
Yep.
for the team in Miami, who actually now is in front of
Is he?
Messi?
Messi. Yeah, he
is
was.
their crying.
Placement.
Messi scored. Let me tell you, Lionel Messi is leaving that league this season alone with 60 goals
Plus.
and 90 assists.
True. This morning he scored what? Two already.
Yeah.
So that's 3 goals already.
Yes.
2 games.
Yes.
Aye.
90.
Yo, Beckham is
Assist.
smiling all the way to the bank,
All the
bro.
way.
But you know DJ Khaled's kid, that guy, I love him. Assad.
Assad, yeah.
Did you watch the video Khaled posted?
Yeah,
Beckham
him.
was like, hey. Assad was like,
He's really just like, whatever, you peasants.
bro,
Everybody's a
Beckham.
peasant to him.
But yo, I like Kim K's kid. Kim K's kid was
Same,
going nuts.
yeah.
Oh my
Because he's
God.
like into
He's
football.
into
Yeah.
football, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But man,
Hey.
this Mbappe,
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia. Now,
Yo.
this is what I think. So for those of you who are not following football, there's a team in Saudi Arabia. Is it they're all Al.
Al-Hil.
They're all Hal or whatever.
Yeah.
Al Halal or whoever. Venom, what's their real name?
Al Halal.
Halal. Al
Al-Hilal.
Hilal, right?
Yeah, I
Have
guess
offered him
they're
how much
halal.
money? Seven. They offered PSG like 700 million. How much? For 1 year contract. For
Jesus
Mbappe.
Christ, I'm in the wrong
Now
career.
everybody is like, Mbappe is gonna go. Mbappe is gonna go. He should take the money. He should take the money. It's life changing money. You know,
He can go.
That's you talking from a position of not having money.
Yeah.
Because you see, I have a philosophy. Once you hit that, like once you have like 100M, another
Yeah.
200M on top doesn't change the quality of your life. You know what I'm trying to say?
Actually, that's true. We've spoken it. One of these guys was saying, one of these wealthy people was saying, if you've got 100M and someone's got a B in dollar, you guys have access to the same
lifestyles.
things.
Yeah,
The bracket.
because
Yes.
once you get to that point of money, it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you know, one thing I've learned from the whole Mbappe situation is, this is the first time in a long time I've seen where a contract has actually worked for the employee as opposed to the employer. Because you see, this is basically what happened. He was like, yeah, you sign me, give me all this money. Yeah, I'll stay an extra year. And then now it's like, okay, I'm not going to stay an extra year. They have nothing in writing to say he has to stay. So basically, he can go at the end of next season as a free agent where they lose all of the investment.
Yes.
Or he can go now. But the beautiful thing about it is, he's due a $60 million bonus on the 1st of August, which is next week. So literally, there's a scenario
Do the
where
math.
he could say, I'm not signing for Al Hilal, I'm staying here. I collect my 60M bonus and then sign for Al Hilal.
Wow.
That is crazy, but I love it for him.
But I feel like there's something in the water because even in basketball, we are seeing for the first time in history contracts that we've never seen before.
Those max,
So it's max
yes,
contracts,
max
extensions,
contracts.
you know,
Fucking
here
hell,
and there.
man.
So I think it's something in the water generally. When
Well,
it
it's not
comes to
everywhere.
bro.
It's not
I've
here.
said, it's not here.
Well, in the
Yo,
States,
me,
in
I
the
said,
States.
yo, but you know, I said, like, bro, if these Saudis, by they're talking about Saudi, right? I was talking to Eddie at Virgin Radio in Dubai. And their programs controller of Virgin Radio has actually moved to Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Yeah. So they're actually looking for talent.
So they're trying to turn it into like Dubai.
Yes, exactly.
So here's the question,
That's what
guys.
they're doing. Yeah.
No,
Real talk-
no.
Yes.
I'm sorry. No.
Yes.
If
No.
the Sa- if the
How
Saudis-
BC?
No, by
Nah.
the way, Eddie was like, bro, this is happening.
Bro,
and
if
you
it
see,
comes like
you
this,
see,
God damn
they also tried to actually, the guy who hosts the breakfast show over there, the
In
guy
Dubai.
on Dubai Bling,
The American guy.
the Australian
guy, yeah.
yeah. The Saudis try to get him as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're spending mad guap.
So let me ask, guys,
it's
come
so
on.
it's a whole cultural thing.
Habibi, listen.
Abu
Where's
Dhabi.
the
Abu Dhabi, bro.
Yo,
Think
about it,
No,
Ashley.
no, I'm
Yo,
just
Ashley,
gonna
wear
Ashley, you are just
I'm
thinking
in.
kwanza you as a
Have you
I
seen
don't
my
wanna say
Have you
anything.
seen
Let
my
me-
post? Have you seen my
let
post
me-
today? Okay.
Let me
I'm
just-
being
Wait,
flashed.
you think you're going to post those stats traps in Dubai?
Habibti.
Hey,
Or
by
in
the
the
way,
UAE?
VPN that shit.
But by the way,
Ni
by
sawa
the way,
tu, haina noma.
it's just hit me. Ashley's the reason why we're not going to Saudi Arabia.
Wow. What have I done?
Fam, those suggestive pictures. Yeah.
You have to clear your IG.
No.
Clear your
Actually,
IG.
we're just like
Fit
the mission.
finder,
We're
everything.
just mission
My one
vision
post on
statement.
OnlyFans.
Hey.
We just need to come up with a mission and vision statement. We tell you guys, 3 years. We're
Yeah.
in. We're nice.
In for 3 years, yeah.
See,
We come in. We buy all radio
This is
stations here.
what do they drink out of in the mics are open? What do they use microphones there. This is the Saudi mics are open.
Bro. Yeah, so it's a,
That's another reason why we are not
Come on
going.
now.
you know we can do the mics are open like on camels. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
No.
If there was ever a
You're onto
cliche.
something.
Yeah. Like we could just have our toes out.
Well, okay, so here's the question though. What about like alcohol?
Yeah, we can drink.
Where?
We just need to get we just need to go into those zones where you can drink.
Yeah.
Like the hotels and what and get our
You
permits and we'll be okay.
bro.
Oh, you
Juma-
worked it out.
Ah, fam, I've thought about I'm
I
just like
it.
No, that's too much work, bro. That's too much work.
So,
bro, what do you mean too much
It's too mu- I'm
motherfucking
sorry.
work?
I'll be the one to say it. It's too much
Okay,
work
we'll
to
leave
live
you
there,
behind.
bro.
It's okay.
It's fine.
We're leaving you
I'm trying
behind.
to-
Bro, let me tell you, after we went to Dubai, I realized my chances of survival are higher in Kenya than in Dubai.
How so?
Bro, what do you mean how so? In Dubai, bro, things we take for granted, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but let's take our traffic situation as an example, right? It's not the best that we have, but small things like crossing the road when like
Jay, you
us
can't
guys are not
jaywalk,
supposed to.
Like you
Yeah,
have to
you
press
know.
the button and what, yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
as in we have to wait
that's-
for the lights to
but
go.
globally,
No.
that's what is happening.
Yeah,
Facts.
but you know, end of the
You
day,
know,
no.
small things
Andy,
like that, bro.
Andy has a point because if you think of-
Wi-Fi, internet connection,
What do
media
you mean Wi-Fi,
blackouts,
internet connection?
internet blackouts, bro. These things you can't do over there. That, bro, I can't pirate a movie.
Oh, it says who?
Oh my God, you're
No, I
right.
feel like basically he's trying to say
guys.
it
I'm a
takes you
pirate
so-
over here, bro.
Yo.
I'm the captain.
Bro,
You know, like,
I'm
no,
the captain
remember,
here.
like,
When I
fam,
go there,
fam, you see, like,
different
your
story.
debacle with the cops the other day, right? You know, in Dubs, if you're actually, you know, after a couple of brews and you're actually driving, they will drive your car home.
right.
You know what I mean?
And if
After
you
you've
public
received those
system-
fines on your phone.
and if you and yeah, the fines. But here's let me
If
hold
I'm
on.
not, if I'm
Wait.
driving below 130 and
Aye,
I'm in the
listen.
speeding zone,
Wait,
You're
I get
gonna
a
be
ticket.
fine.
like, I
yeah.
just want to
Holiday, sour. Work, miss
No.
me with it.
Hold
For
on.
me, I would actually do it.
Good for you.
Let me decide what one.
I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
because I know I'm
actually
going to
a
eventually be her
democracy.
big team.
Ashley, I need your help here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put something in Google. I need you to press go. Press go.
What is that?
Oh my God. Oh, look at you looking at sushi. I want some.
I was with Kadzo earlier.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, the
Why isn't
internet's
it loading?
Hold on.
The
Wow.
Wi-Fi.
Ashley,
Put
that's
the,
some
like,
nice nail
anti-
polish.
Thank
That's
you.
some nice nail
So read the
polish.
answer.
Watching porn in Saudi Arabia is not easy. It is illegal. And internet censorship is strict. However, with the right VPN, okay, you can safely watch porn without fear of being caught.
In Kenya without VPN on your Twitter.
That's too much work. It's too much work. It's too much. Too much work. It's too
For
much
holiday
work.
destination, by all means, bro.
You know, like,
but
like for me, I look at this in so many different ways, right? Like
Let's
one
go
of
to
my
Amsterdam.
very good friends is you guys have met, you've met Mato.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Dubai.
So in Dubai, so Mato's actually moved from Dubai to Saudi, right?
Okay.
So he's doing all of that agriculture thing, and it's so interesting to see the kind of projects he's doing over here. Because he's making some good guap over there. So he's here, he's investing in his watch, all of these different kind of things. So for him, it's a means to the end.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Because
Yeah.
if you think about it over here, you're grinding.
But you know what? I'm glad
it's still a means to an end,
I'm
bro.
glad we're having a
But
conversation.
until when?
That's the even him.
No,
Until when?
I'm with Andy. And let me tell you why I'm with Andy. So over the weekend, I hung out with a pal of mine, right? Shotgun out to Marco, right? And we were having a conversation on Sunday about him going to the States because his parents, oh my God, if you are friends with the podcast,
Nah, G-man,
Here we
please.
go.
That agenda, man.
this always happens if you're friends with a podcaster. And he said to me something that I've never looked at. He says, because his parents want him to go and do his degree in
Wherever.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said he's scared that he's gonna go over there and get so comfortable that he never comes back. I thought, because you know me, I'm on the ilk of like, yo, just go. It's a new experience. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I have never ever looked at it like that. Do you know how many people are probably abroad who have been there for 5, 10, 15, who didn't plan to be there
A lot
for
of
that
people.
long? And then from Andy's perspective, saying a means to an end, we get one life. So no matter how good over there is, and you know, most Kenyans who are in the East Coast especially, their man is working 2-3 jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine now giving up 20 of your good years to live really restricted in Saudi Arabia
For an
Yeah.
end.
to come back here and then spend money at
And now
Christmas,
enjoy. Yeah.
December, you go back home and then you go back for another 11 months. It's life. You only get one life. And I think about it. I came to Kenya.
Yeah.
But life here has been no way restricted. There's nothing that I could have or do here or whatever that I have not done abroad.
Yeah.
But as much as when my peers were going to do radio in Dubai, as much as the money was good, I just don't know if I could live there.
So I feel like there's no correct, there's no wrong answer. There's a lot of people who get opportunities to go abroad and they don't have opportunities over here. And they're coming from families that have saved up to get that ticket for them, to go study, to go what. Yeah. When you even look at every single time the government says this is how much we got as foreign money coming into Kenya.
Remittances.
Remittances, right? It's a lot, right? Guys are building projects here, what. So honestly, I can see why people have done that. I've got enough family members who've been in the States like 30, 40 years. Are they coming back? No. They're here for burials. Their life is there. And I feel like life...
What about you? Have you ever, like, we've never had this conversation. Have you ever
Let's
thought
have it.
about living abroad?
I think of like stints where I could do like 6 months.
Right.
Pop here, there, or a year or two, or what, those kind of things, right? But I think from a couple of years ago, say maybe about 2020 or something, and when I look at the Kenyan economy and everything and what is happening and just, different kind of exposures, I honestly would park and leave.
You would?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
I speak to a lot of people and I ask them, if you get a chance to leave Kenya, would you leave?
Yeah.
Actually, you, Venom, would you leave Kenya if you had a chance to leave, yeah?
Yeah.
It
What's
was
Damn, my
ridiculous.
nigga didn't even think about. Damn, y'all are not even thinking about it.
Biggie. My man. Oh, wow.
But where to? Do you guys know the destinations? Am I just anywhere else? Yeah?
Canada?
Canada,
Eastern
Eastern
Europe?
Europe.
Okay.
Biggie,
Anywhere.
UK, Mandem.
Eastern
Man's
Europe.
going to the
Wait. Interesting. So you both have said Eastern Europe. Why have you said Eastern Europe? This is Venom saying Eastern Europe because of
The lifestyle over there.
lifestyle,
Football, just a football.
not even football.
Tax holidays.
Tax holidays? Right. Okay.
Lifestyle it's easier for foreigners.
Okay, lifestyle is easier for foreigners. Okay. Why would you say Eastern Europe? Tax.
Straight up.
Shout
Okay.
out to the tax lawyer in the house. But yeah, I get it.
So for me, essentially...
But here's an interesting thing. So everybody, Andy?
Interestingly, I thought about that question because back in the day, man, I just wanted to go to the States because, they sold us that American dream, this is where everything is at. And for the longest time
Land of the
ever,
free.
yeah, man, land of the free, home of the brave and all that. And they've been setting the standards globally for such a long time. So I was caught up in that days until... when you're more aware of what's going on, so you're like, damn, actually it might be harder to live in some states over there.
Yeah.
Let
Than
me
it
just
is to
keep
live.
my ass over here and survive. But how I'd pull it off right now, or how I'd want to go about it right now is I'd want to have homes in different continents where
Right.
Calvin is saying like a 6-month stint.
Yeah.
Like during I'm gonna chase the sun, bro. Oh, it's summer over there. That's where I'm
Right,
going.
right,
The sun has
right.
moved here. Okay, this is where
Right.
we're going. Okay, maybe it's spring over there, Kiasi. But then I make sure in Asia, in Europe, in the States. I don't know about Australia, bro, but yeah. And maybe a couple of them in Africa. So I don't wanna own homes all over so
Right.
that I can have
I
that
get it.
flexibility and freedom to move.
Ashley?
I mean, I used to consider it mainly Canada and Australia.
Right.
Mainly because my uncle used to be in Australia, and I was just like, I feel like it would be really cool to live there because they have opportunities for young people as well. Like they're consistently asking young people to, sign up and stuff like that. But right now, I'm not sure, honestly speaking. If I get a really good opportunity, I might say yes to it, but it depends. Also considering I've seen, like my uncle has just moved back from Australia and it's just like, oh my God, I've missed this life, like life is so much easier in Kenya. It's just so, basically he wouldn't go back to Australia.
Right.
He even said if the family decides they're moving back, he's going to be like, bye, see you in a
Deuces.
couple of months. But he's staying in Kenya. So it's kind of, made my Kitra a little bit confused. So, yeah.
Wow.
As the conversation goes around, so that we can hear what everybody has to say, I think we should also look into the motives. Because the first thing she said was opportunities. Bro, I wasn't even thinking about work.
Yeah.
My mind is at lifestyle. Let's be honest, how many people want to work in this life? Not so
None of
many.
us.
There's a reason I want to go to Saudi Arabia so that I can be Habibti.
Yeah, you will go there with all those restrictions and it's okay.
Habibti.
It's all, exactly. So I think you should question motives as well because you're hearing guys are saying tax. Like the number one motivating factor for you to live in another
Right.
country is tax.
So,
For
so
me-
let me throw mine. When you go first, go on. You're saying?
So for me, funny enough, it's not to do with, it's not very long term, right? I don't think of it as like 10-year what. For me, I feel like for instance, I want to go China sometime
Right.
towards the end of this year. When I speak to my friends who, I have a couple of like guys I went to school with who after we were done with, they did like 4-year stints in China. Came back, I mean, about 4 and 5 years, right? Year number 1, Mandarin. Study it because everything's been taught with that. Like I watched how they'd come for holiday, boom, back, what, and they're students, they're doing all of that, juggling all of that. Came back literally after they'd graduated, been sucked into all of this. You know, Kenya's doing a lot of business with the Chinese,
China, right.
what, proper ass jobs and everything, what. But I feel like where Kenya is right now, in terms of like when I look at the market, especially for, you know, professionals, I see a lot of people who've gotten to the same points as G has a CPAK. I've got a CPAK. Ashley has a CPAK. What's the most different kind of thing? You've juggled the same books. You've audited the same books, same companies, what.
And you've gone to the same university. You've done the same thing.
So then someone is coming in with like, okay, cool. They've probably gotten this kind of exposure or what or this, you know, KPMG here, there, different kind of things, right? They come and the way they're rising to the top is even faster.
Yeah.
So I feel like as a professional, it gets to a point where you probably need to, what do you call it? Sharpen your skill.
Right.
So I look at it like for my mom, she got to a particular point. Same as Austin. You know, you go for your masters and what, but you still come back. All of these people have master's degrees.
Yeah.
But who's good at what
they're doing?
or
Yeah.
who's gotten a different worldview?
You have 2.
Yeah.
You've got 2 masters in 3. So you give me one.
Give me a
Jesus
G1.
Christ.
You feel me left with something.
Like you know, and the craziest thing about it is this.
3, you know.
Let me tell you, if there's a place,
How many degrees? Oh, sorry.
Please.
there's a place in Kenya.
No violence.
If you think about Kenya right now, who was it who asked for? I think it was a trace. We were looking for. Well, I don't know whether it was an IT person or what. The number of CVs
that came in.
it is mad.
Okay.
So I look at it from that kind of perspective. So what is pushing me? Because inevitably we all get to that black ceiling.
Right.
So what's the next?
Here's the thing.
What's
Here's
the
the
next
crazy
step?
thing, because I think I can offer a really unique perspective on this conversation.
Yeah.
As I've done it the other way.
Yeah.
Right? For me, what places like Kenya, Jamaica used to, not so much now, and other places in the Caribbean offer, as a black person, is quality of life. Now, I know I 100% accept my privilege. You know, I 100% accept my privilege, right? The quality of life that I have in Kenya,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have if I lived abroad. Not even probably, I would
wouldn't.
not have
Yeah.
when I lived. Bro, I was at home yesterday, right? And I was looking for the iron. And when I found the iron boxes, you say, I realized I have not used one of these for 15 years.
Damn.
Fam, when I was in London, I use that shit every day. Yep. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Now,
Says
so
a lot.
that's just one example, right?
Yes.
But it's like, for example, from a position of privilege. If this weekend I feel like I want to go to Coast and have a gig, I can go. There's a level of spontaneity that has been afforded to me living here. Now, someone's going to say that's because of how much money you earn.
Yeah.
I earned 15 years down the line, I was earning more in 2007 in the UK than I've ever earned here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But where do I find my enjoyment?
Yes.
Here.
Over here.
It's right here.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, it's one of those ones where, when you look at it, it's like we have to, as Andy said, if you live in Kenya, right, and you can't get out, you can't go, which is for the vast majority of people. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot experience something different. This is all you have.
Yeah.
I can understand that desire
Oh, yeah.
to get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you speak to people who are out there, and they be like, and then they say to you, man, I miss Kenya. You be here be like,
Kwa
what the
ground
fuck are you
vitu ni
talking about?
different.
Yeah.
I'm
On the ground, it's different.
Hence why I'm saying there's really no perfect answer. But also, I like to challenge people, especially the young listeners or the mics are open. Fam, this life can be short, this life can be long. And if there's one thing, one thing that worries me more now more than ever is actually my later years.
Why are you worried?
Because you see, the energy that I have now is not the energy that I'm going to have when I'm 60.
Yeah.
Will I have the ideas? Will I have...
I'd say 65.
You get? Yeah, you know, like you never know. Fam,
Why do you want
anything-
ideas at 65?
Yeah.
You get?
What ideas do you want at 65?
No, you see, you're not at 65. At 65, to be honest,
yeah.
Facts, though.
I really just want to be able to. My daughter, future kids, what, they're living their own life. Me,
All right.
I'm living my own life. I don't want to stress you people.
Okay, but let me tell you.
You get?
Let me tell you first of all, right? By the time you're 65, AI is taking over.
Yeah.
So you'll have an AI nursing.
You get?
that will look it
Yeah.
up.
You'll be good.
You know,
But you see-
you'll have AI everything. But what I'll say to you is this: it's like I hear what you're saying,
Yeah.
right? But what I'm trying to, the way the lens that I live through now is everybody. You know, we grow up and we're taught. We're given a very abusive relationship with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? In the sense of like, money's looked at like this thing where it's like, you're never gonna have enough if you don't do this, or if you don't have enough, you're not valid, or whatever. And recently, more so recently over the last, I'd say 5, 6, 7 years, and sped up during the COVID period was, what I'm chasing in life now is freedom.
That's the one.
That's it.
That part.
It's crazy how now it's like I see money as a construct.
Yeah, but you see, this is older you.
This is older me, yes.
Exactly. So you at my age were the same. You were grinding.
Yeah.
Because I've seen your tweets when you say, yo, this guy's on, when we have conversations, you're like, these guys don't get it. You know what I mean? So had you been bumming or
true, that used
not,
to be busy.
you get not as busy, you, as you said, you've got the privilege of that, what you have
Because
now.
of the work that was put
You
in.
get?
Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
for me, I look at it like that. And like, you know, you talk to so many of these young guys, bro, you can't afford to coast. Because, like, when I look at, like, Andy, for instance, the guys who are coming after you, them niggas don't care for no fucking validation, right?
Yep.
And I'll use an example. I was checking out 254 Radio, right? Shout going out to them guys. They've got an event they're doing at Sarakasi Dome next week, right? So, you know, I follow them on Instagram. They had a poster that had 100+ acts, right?
Wow.
Guys are performing for 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes,
Okay.
what. And I was like, fam, how many people do I know off of that? I've not seen a gig like that anywhere. Those fuckers are hungry. The rules that have been applied now will never
doesn't
apply to
matter.
those guys.
Yeah.
So what am I doing in my current position knowing that I have guys who don't fucking care?
What can you do?
You get? So for what I don't have the fucking answer for that, but I can do what I know I can do to just try and whatever. But for me, ultimately, it's just, I don't want this lavish kind of lifestyle when I'm, you know, older. I just want to be able to cater to my needs. I want to wake up and go to, you get? Here, Samsung just dropped the brand new phone. I'm like, I worked hard all of those years. Let me see what this new gadget is.
You want to be able to...
Yeah, you get, like, you know what I mean?
What is
that-
this?
You get,
Ebu soma hiyo.
yeah, so much, you know that kind of, and
You've
I
been
think,
dumped. Oh, sorry.
in essence, I am lucky enough to have seen my grandfather live that life. The man worked, had his investments, what. Bro, I've never seen a guy enjoy retirement like that. Like, he'd park his car, and the same way you talk about your granny, right? He'd park his car, read the newspaper in the afternoon, and where he'd park is to watch his cows, right? Bro, he could notice something is happening with the cows, or he remembers I need tea. The fucker doesn't even call you. Honks. Beep. You go, can I get some tea?
That's the life.
Bro,
That's the life.
like, what more do you need?
I agree, man. Like, for me, I think about, I just think about a period of life where, you know, you're just surrounded by the people you made it with, man.
yeah.
And you're all just nice. Like, I think that it's like, you know, we were talking earlier, I was with Cant, we were talking about Talisi. And I was talking about, you know, one day, I just want us to be in a position where we go to Talisi and we say, we want those 8 units.
All of them.
And you know what's actually, you know what's crazy?
And you know what?
What is the list?
It's a housing development
projects.
of YQA.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's like we all live, we like
Just-
literally, Auntie's there, Andy's there, Nev's there.
You know what's
Bruh.
actually crazy about mentioning Talisi? I remember a time in 2020 we talk about it, and they were going for like 19 or
Yeah.
20 M or something.
25 now.
Yeah, bro, what do you mean? I was on YouTube just scrolling the other day, and I assure you, you guys can look for this on YouTube. There's a guy who was reviewing it and said he had the worst Kuyo accent, but I appreciate he's
I
doing
follow that
content.
guy.
I think I see that guy on TikTok. Man,
Yeah,
hilarious.
yo,
confidence,
and
bro.
the
I
guy,
love
Is it
it.
Boris?
No. The guy said
And you know
that
he used
house
to
at
be a rapper.
Silisi, 4-bedroom, 38 million.
Now.
For real.
Yeah, I was just
Small
like,
pocket
fuck.
change.
Small.
But I saw them advertising for 24.5 now.
Yeah, so for me, I was just like,
Just
wait,
got to work harder, innit?
yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, that's an anyway, that's too serious, man. Shit.
Can we talk about our own fucking business?
Yes.
What do you
Why
wanna talk
are we
about?
involving our neighbors?
Who?
Like, you know how you'd be beaten up by your mom, right? And your mom says, dare you fucking tell the neighbors this is the shit I'm
I'm
doing?
running.
Go
I'm
tell them.
running like
Come
right
back,
now to tell my
Come back.
neighbor.
I've still got to fucking whoop you.
I'll
do
go
you
back
think-
and
what do you
complain
think your
again.
neighbors
What are
can
you
do for
talking
you?
about?
You live in this house.
What are you talking about?
Why are we getting presidents from other countries to tell us about how to resolve our issues? And yet our currency
Vex.
is the biggest.
Because we're acting like a
Let me
bunch
tell
of
you.
spoiled brats,
Let me
bro.
tell you. If Paul Kagame is not even talking about us, bothered. Museveni, oldest, the OG. Let me give you guys some data real quick. The amount of fuel Rwanda consumes is equal to Nairobi. Do you understand that?
The whole of Rwanda.
Yes. In terms
Nairobi.
of the GDP. Bro, our Nairobi is doing more than other countries in this larger East African region. Our economy, when I remember the Business Daily was showing like how much our budget were, we're clowning these people, 100%. Why is it that we're going to a nation?
Did we go or did they offer?
Apparently, all of these stories I'm hearing, who said what, I don't even know what the fuck is true at this point. But I'm just like, I didn't study political science.
What are you
But I've
talking
read-
about?
Yeah, you did theology. Let's go.
You know, my thing is this, right? I have seen Baba yesterday, we're recording this on Wednesday, is speaking to the international press and saying that a couple of weeks ago, the president invited.
No, Calvin, you know you got to say it in character now.
We'll get to the character. This is me as a reporter. The president invited the president, Madam Suluhu of Tanzania, to come help mediate the current.
Who invited her?
Apparently, according to Raila, yes, Ruto did.
Right, okay.
Invited, right?
According to Riley, yeah?
Yes. Flew in, boom, choppered all the way to Mount Kenya, a hotel, plush hotel. My imagination is it's only Mount Kenya Safari Club.
Yeah.
Or some, right? Was there 2 days. Ruto didn't show up.
And what did Baba say?
Baba was like,
Hey, now you're Baba.
Oh.
Now you're Baba.
Then they ambushed the character of the boy.
yo, I don't perform under pressure.
Okay, I'll give you that one. So-
But for me, I was so confused. Like,
But what are you confused about?
no, for me, here's the thing, right?
Should've stood up.
like, you know,
Why have we called her?
I'm looking at this.
In the first
I'm
place.
looking at this, and I will admit it. I'm looking at this from a very egotistic point, as a Kenyan. All right? Huh? You get what I mean? I remember the other day I saw someone tweet and say, "Why is it that Kenyans hate Tanzanians that much, or what is our beef?" Or I can't remember how the tweet was, but the response was, "I'd be mad too if I was next to the Singapore of the region."
Yeah.
You get like I think about it, bro. How are we ever gonna look at TZ and be like,
Come on.
TZ helped us sort our issues
Well,
out.
evidently Tiza didn't because they didn't meet her.
Exactly. But
So then you should be happy with that treatment.
yeah, no.
You
I'm just
came
like-
into the argument.
No.
And nobody
I think-
You want to
showed up.
get mad at a hypothetical that's
No,
not going to happen.
exactly.
she flew down. She was invited. A head of state does not leave their country to go into another fucking whatever without no invite.
Yeah.
But then she was stood
And,
up.
yeah,
She
got
was stood up.
Yeah.
So someone must have hit the president and been like,
Are you mad?
Bro, are you mad?
Don't you dare
So
do that.
what exactly is your beef?
Yeah.
My beef is, fam, can we contain our shit? If
Okay.
if you've got diarrhea
Whoa.
and you're in your house,
Okay.
why would you go diarrhea in someone else's house?
But no, we
Feel
clearly
my
can't
Go
keep our
into
shit.
go into your own toilet and just do that. It's your own shit.
Have you ever been in a situation?
What-
Okay,
What's
stop.
an analogy?
Wait. Have you ever been in a situation where you have the shit, right? And your house is like 10 kms or 5 kms away and there's traffic.
But
So
the
you
man
have
lives
to
1
enter-
km away.
Yeah, so you have to enter the closest
I
house
think we
who
need
you
to
know.
drop this shit analogy. It's not making sense.
Or suddenly,
No, 'cause you're losing.
suddenly
No.
it's not making sense.
No, because I was
Actually,
like,
I'm with you on that.
Yo,
one.
with
I'm
me,
with
right?
you.
as far as I'm
No,
concerned,
no.
Ashley, you can shit anywhere because you're in Kenya.
Oh, so now you can shit
Contain
anywhere.
your shit.
Oh,
Hold
we
on.
didn't Kenya.
You
Hold
don't
on.
need to call
Hold
someone
on.
from Tanzania to wipe your ass.
Hold on, listen. Let's take the shit analogy out of it, yeah? Because it's the worst analogy I've ever heard in my
really
life,
is.
right?
Swear down.
But let's just say you live here, right? And your neighbors are constantly
Or your
fighting.
mbocha's left.
No.
Okay, this is his analogy.
My
Let
analogy.
him use
Okay.
it.
So your neighbors are continually arguing, right? And it's disturbing your sleep because they argue. There's no blows, but they're arguing, right?
I
Well,
fucking hate you.
Yeah, you know that white shit.
Yeah.
I hate you. You know. So then
Go sleep on the couch.
Yeah, kind of shit, right? But you're cool with both of them, right? You're cool with both of them, and then even at some points when the man is like, "Why can't you be more like da-da-da-da-da," or vice versa, whatever, right? You
Why
get
can't you be like,
right. So I'm saying now is you've gone over there and said, "Guys, listen, for the peace of the neighborhood, you guys just need to sort your shit out,
bro,
Yeah.
you don't know
You-
black people. Now they will focus. You're the common enemy now.
Yo,
Now
which is
we
why
will-
he's
we will-
attacking Tanzania.
no,
Exactly.
but
You're telling this as who?
who gives you the right? Who gives you the right? You, someone who complains about intrusive nature in the WhatsApp group. Who? Why?
This went full circle.
Why? Who?
What?
Oh my
You know-
God!
Everyone's being attacked
Yo,
today.
fuck this shit.
I declare war, part 2.
Why? Why is it? You know, I'm wondering.
Everyone's getting it.
We've got a fucking AU, the leader of the WhatsApp group. Let them come because we're in that body. You understand? Why are we going to someone who's, bro, their shilling ain't even matching up to us.
Jesus, can I talk about WhatsApp groups for a moment? Yeah, because like I'm
Let
glad
him
you
cool
brought it
down,
up. Like
cool
cool
down,
out,
boo.
chill.
Cool
Bro,
down.
like,
Who's
Cool.
bro, like I was pissed.
Guys, I'm lost in my family WhatsApp group.
lost?
I'm completely lost.
What's
I don't know if my
happening?
family members watch this podcast. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I'm completely like I'm like a fish out of water. Like I can't leave because they made everyone an admin. Because apparently if you leave, only the admin gets notified. Do you know that? Do you know that? If you're in a-
That's an update.
yeah. So if you're in a group and you leave the group, the only person who gets notified is the admin.
So if the admin leaves, everybody's notified.
I guess so. But now everybody in the group is an admin. I don't know why, so everybody can be ad. And it's like, how can I say it? It's like it's like any other family WhatsApp group I expect. There's a lot of hellos, have a good day, blah blah blah, pictures of the kids going to school, blah 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 blah.
Cute.
Forwarded
It's
messages.
There's
What
no
kind of
there's no
WhatsApp group
forward,
is that?
There's no forwarded messages.
Oh.
It's
A
more-
Jamaican one.
it's very like no, it's very much like pictures of kids going to school, pictures of guys in the office. Hey, what's going on, fam? Can't wait to see you. It's
Oh,
very like that,
wow.
right? It's cool.
Okay.
But it's alien to me. Like I deal with them all individually.
Yeah.
It's like for example, this morning I found out my brother was in
It's
Italy.
hot.
Oh.
You found out your brother?
Was in Italy.
Okay.
With the
Side?
kids, yeah? In the WhatsApp group. He
Wow.
didn't tell me.
Also,
So
you're
now you've
feeling
got a feeling.
bad.
Of course.
So you should have
Why are you
started
bringing
with
us your
that.
personal issues now?
No.
This guy went around
No.
the
This
Guys
circles
using
to
the
say,
podcast to rant about
but-
this, bro.
How do I find out the same time as everybody else?
So your problem
You
with
thought
the
you were
WhatsApp
special?
The problem with the
Think
WhatsApp
again.
group, the problem with the WhatsApp group is that you're finding out information you should find out directly from the individual.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Oh,
like
damn, that's how to humble your siblings.
He said you're like everyone else.
No. Listen.
But I think you kind
But
of.
do you get what I'm? You get?
I get.
don't have siblings, I wouldn't know.
I get. But you're not your brother's kids.
What do you mean?
No, your brother's kids are now his priority.
No, it's not about the kids, bro.
It's the information, the
It's
knowledge.
how am I finding out in the group? Fam.
But let me ask you this,
Let-
right?
let-
Let me ask you.
Is
how
he
many
the one who
times-
sent the photos or-
But G,
These are the whole video reel.
but G, let me ask you. How many times? How
I
many?
love it.
But how many times? How many times? How many times do you go to
Fam.
Mombasa and not tell Sai?
Facts.
That's
different.
No,
That's different.
It's
That's
more
different.
like 1 hour flight.
Bro, no, you guys.
No.
You know what,
1 hour
Biggie?
flight.
Biggie, I'm gonna send you this reel. I know,
Oh my
them all.
God.
I know it's family
Which is
business.
out here, mate.
I know it's family business, but I'm gonna send you this reel, right?
You played the Mombasa card.
This reel
Oh, man.
was not something that was done just by the way. It's like,
Hey, he even got music and everything.
Andy, look at that reel, bro.
Says are creative. This is what I expect.
With
I
the
love
kids
it.
walking
The camera movements.
in Acropolis,
Do you feel like you
this,
should?
that, music. Stop. Let me play the reel.
I know you've been hanging in me, baby, hanging in. You don't hanging in me, baby, hanging in. Know you've been, baby.
Disrespectful.
I love it, Sai. Do it again.
No,
Wow.
Again.
So now you understand how we're finding out things about TZ. You know what I mean?
He had to bring it back in.
Circle it back.
Your point touched to Angel.
Exactly. Whew, I'm glad that we have found solace.
How'd I feel like now?
Okay,
You feel me?
You win.
In
I
that
agree.
final family context, yes.
Wait, but
so that's
yeah.
how it is.
Okay, so I didn't expect to lose
This
the argument
is
like
not
that.
going how you planned, bro.
But I'm still sending you the reels because it's pretty dope, by the way.
Can we talk
So the
about
whole rant about the WhatsApp group was your bro telling you
Yeah.
or you finding out
so
that.
my rant is this: I feel like I have nothing to share in there.
And so
You can share us.
no, don't
No.
share us, bro.
We're your family.
Oh, you mean the podcast?
No, not the
No.
podcast. No, when I say that I feel like I have nothing to share in there, it's like
You have nothing to contribute.
no, but I
feels
mean,
like-
you can
Send
really,
money.
you know, like
there are guys in the group with more money than me,
It
bro.
doesn't matter.
No,
Will
but
you
you see-
refuse money if anyone sends you money, bro?
But you
You
see,
won't.
be like I imagine how the whites used to be when they used to write letters about how they'd now come to this new land when they'd come to Kenya.
Wow.
You can
Are
really
you still
take that
showing-
kind of thing.
Geez, salty.
Yeah? You could actually start
Let
telling
Calvin run,
oh,
bro. Let
wow.
Calvin.
You could start telling them how Africa, like how they're talking about our presidents are fighting and all of this. Start painting.
Bro, I don't
us in
think you
different way.
understand.
Yeah, but you see, that is their worldview. Show them your
No,
worldview.
no, I get
Be
it.
on the streets.
What, okay. I think the question
Be on the
is
streets and throw stones.
what? Give them content.
Yo, see your bros like you have gone Italy.
You say I've got my
know, like,
Or
okay.
what do you imagine you should be contributing?
Let me explain.
Like, that's real.
Maybe I'm just finding excuses, but it's just like I kind of feel like I'm finding out stuff that it just
No,
doesn't.
you're mad because you're not the first person to
Or
find
maybe,
things
or
out.
maybe it's high time.
That's why you're mad.
Or maybe it's just high time you accepted you're boring.
God damn. Oof. Make sure you like,
Cause-
comment, share, and subscribe as Jimani.
No, because
You know.
if I was in that family
He's
WhatsApp
letting
group,
that
G,
sink in.
like, bro, Uncle Blow, I'm being stopped. Content.
But I can't do that.
No.
Facts.
Let your niece and nephew get that proper
Give them the
induction
Kenyan
of.
experience.
Yo, I've
This
got
is
this
not going how
uncle of
Jimani
mine
thought it was
who's
gonna
crazy in Kenya.
That is crazy in Kenya.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
That's some
the
wild
next time,
shit.
the next time London's praying, can we pray for Uncle Conrad?
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Give them the raw footage, man.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I've decided. This conversation has really opened my mind. I have decided
to unlearn.
To follow Jesus.
I'm gonna unlearn a lot of that stuff. I've decided you had a very good point about in terms of like just giving them your worldview.
Yeah.
I agree with you about the worldview as well. I agree with you just putting out, sharing our experience.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Nothing.
leave that fucking group.
So what was the point of this conversation?
So you
didn't
learned.
want to leave the group. Now you're going to leave the group.
You know what? And for you calling me bored, I'm leaving the Max open group.
Will it make a difference
I'm
in
leaving the
tomorrow?
103.5 Homeboys Radio group.
You'll be
I'm
back.
leaving
You'll be back.
I'm leaving every group that I'm on in WhatsApp.
The funniest thing
Fuck y'all.
is going on Twitter and maybe you want to at Jimani, you look for Jimani, you can't even find him. And then the following day you find him. That's always the funniest thing.
I
Like,
swear.
my man was
You're
going
like,
through it
but
last
you
night,
see,
boy.
but actually,
Deactivated his account.
Actually,
Nigga.
but I take that back. I feel like you're just holding back from your family.
What do you mean?
Because at times I wake up on a Saturday and I'm like, this nigga's tweeted so fucking much.
Last night, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So
Calvin, you're
selective.
terrible.
You are selective.
You're
So what
selective.
Calvin is saying
Yes.
is you're talking to the whole world about everything that's happening around
Yeah.
you, about every single feeling
Facts.
that you have,
Yes.
but you draw the line when it comes to
your
your family
family.
WhatsApp group. Oof.
How long have we been?
Calvin.
How long is it?
You have a very good point.
It's true. Is that how we're going here?
Have you ever entered Twitter and you're just seeing
Calvin, you're
G-Money,
terrible.
G-Money,
Yeah.
G-Money.
Then
Even
your
on
family,
comments.
mute.
It's never too early to give thanks.
And then after that,
It's hot in here,
so
man.
it is hot.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
So maybe when you feel like tweeting something out, send it first to your WhatsApp
Yeah.
group, the family WhatsApp group.
So,
Because
wait.
they might feel like, oh my god, he's gonna tweet about that and he hasn't even told me anything.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
You
feeling the
never
same way you're
know.
feeling, bro.
It's like if you're in a relationship. Like,
You're only
How
family
did we
therapy.
get here?
yeah.
How did we get here?
We know you. Intervention. It's like
Yo.
it's like when you're dating,
This is
right?
the point,
and your
bro.
partner posts something, like they're like, "Hey, I want to play tennis."
You didn't
You're
tell
like,
me.
What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
Tell me first. I can't be over here until we all bump into each other. Oh my god, you playing tennis?
And
Like,
you find out from there he's just a friend guy.
He's always just
Oh,
a
you don't know
friend.
she plays tennis now?
yo, listen.
I've been playing tennis with her.
Hey,
You know,
my
it's-
racket.
You know,
You know, I really hate it when you don't give me things to think about. I hate
You're
it.
low-key going through it right here, aren't you?
Yeah. How long have we been potting? Is it hour yet?
Not yet.
Is it not?
It's like
Next subject.
No, you know, like, now to like kind of give guys context. And yo, this shit stood by me. I keep remembering this tweet where someone said, "You guys go to all of these Nairobi churches and everything. I mean, we're all in the capital and all of that, right? And you forget that your church in Shags is who will bury you."
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have to be buried in your whatever.
Shags.
Shags.
We
Facts,
talked about
facts,
it. We
So
talked about
basically,
it.
it loosely translates to, you know, bro, you still got to take care of home.
Facts. Facts,
Damn,
facts.
Zimani, I feel like you're going to go to extra lengths just to make sure this does not happen. This guy's going to get a new number, new email address,
Oops, I lost my phone.
get into witness protection, bro. Do the most.
I have a new number, by the way. I have an Airtel
Oh
line.
my God.
do
What
you?
number is this? 15?
I have an Airtel line now.
G's had so many numbers.
Why do you have many numbers?
Oh, there's so many different reasons. So the Airtel line I just got was because
5G?
No, there's a time when the internet was really patchy on my other line.
Yeah.
It's fixed now though. Obviously I have my US line. I have a line for Amsterdam. I have like 5 Safaricom lines.
I had no idea.
Do you have a
I
line from
messaged
Pablo
you.
Escobar?
From what?
Pablo Escobar.
No, you know what? Because in my mind, I say to myself, okay, this is my private line. Then I use it to call Venom, and then Venom keeps on calling me back on that line.
Yeah. But you
Do
know,
you
I
know what I
have a
mean?
number that I actually. You have it.
one?
I got a
You have
number.
a number?
Yeah, I got a number. And I was so excited. I was like, let me bully this guy. I'm like, haha, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I know where your motherfucking nudes are.
This nigga tweets me, and he's like, yo, I'm like, something like, he's like, I don't know if he said, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, like I was excited. I'm like, because that number, I was excited
I didn't
to get
save it though.
Yeah, I was excited to
Damn.
get it. And I texted like 3 people, right? I was excited at the theory of, yo, I have a new number, I have a new WhatsApp. Bro, that
New
happiness died in like less than a day. Yo, so me and G are texting back. I'm like, this motherfucker don't even know who I am, right?
Wait, so you all buy all these lines just to talk to each other?
No, so I'm just fucking trolling him.
You have a valid point. So you're getting a new number just to talk to the
you're
same
like,
people
you're cute.
Because
you talk to.
No, it's just
No, because
like,
the thing
it's
is,
like,
Did you see how excited he was?
no,
Let me.
no, because in your mind, you think about getting a new number,
Yeah.
and this can
Damn,
be like,
disappointing.
no
Honestly.
one fucking knows.
I'm gonna switch off my phone. I'm gonna have this phone,
That's
but it never works
bullshit.
because you still end up on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is like the devil's spawn. Because even if I put my new SIM card, even if I put my
Meta was just chilling.
yeah, because even if you put your new SIM card that nobody knows the number and you put it in your phone, you're still gonna get your you're still getting your WhatsApps, you're still getting your whatever.
Yeah.
So have you heard that new feature on WhatsApp?
Which one?
Where you can now talk directly to a number without previously you had to save the person's name before you could. Now on WhatsApp I can literally put in anybody's number and then talk directly to the number
Without saving.
without having saved the name, and also their profile picture comes up.
Oh, so you get to see who you're talking to.
Yeah. So now, for example,
dope.
if I put in your number and you have your profile picture, and I can start a conversation with you without saving that means that WhatsApp is the new Truecaller.
Oh,
Pretty much.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But yo, can we,
There's a privacy issue there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
yo,
for
Because
sure.
maybe
There's-
before
there's
that used to be one of the tactics to find out who you're talking to. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if Truecaller is not giving you the results that you want, you just go save the
search.
number, you go to WhatsApp and check or go on.
Oh, then it doesn't work.
You're screwed, bro.
Facebook, bro.
No, you guys are lame. If that doesn't work, M-Pesa.
Kevin's calling.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's
No.
Kev.
Yeah.
No, that's a terrible move. Why
We're
should
on
I
the
send
pod, let me
M-Pesa
call
and
you.
No,
justify?
you Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you don't send the
You
confirmation.
don't say. You put it in M-Pesa
right.
and then you put
But
it.
it doesn't show you the photo, bro.
No, but
It shows you the
What
name.
the
on the
fuck,
app.
bro?
I wanna
Are you
see who
Pangani
it
girls trying to
is.
recruit
I wanna
from
see who
once?
it is, bro. Mi nataka kuona uso ni nani.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I don't.
Oh, you know that story?
What's that?
I just said, are you Pangani girls trying to recruit from once?
What's
so
that?
when in high school, right? There was this rumor, and I think Austin knows. So with like St. George's, all the schools that had like the hottest babes,
St.
the Muru
Gorgeous,
girls,
you mean, bro,
St.
ilikuwa na
Gorgeous.
maji.
Oh,
They
you know
always
what I'm
call it
saying,
St.
right?
Gorgeous, bro,
State
yeah.
house
Yeah, St.
girls,
Gorgeous.
like Uruto girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
You've been waiting for this one. Yeah.
this shit just comes.
You've been
to
waiting
mind.
for that
But
one.
yo, so this babes was so hot. It was so like you'd be in that school. You're like, what the fuck? I'm just looking for a girl who's not as good looking as the rest of you. So we used to say that.
Okay.
They used to have to send their passport pictures.
Oh, okay.
So hence why when he said,
No, but I find nowadays, not even nowadays, because I used to, because of business, I'd pick up literally every call. But nowadays, man,
Same.
if the number is,
Man.
if the number's not known or there's no, I am not picking up that line.
You know that thing where you just let it ring, then when it cutikas, you go on Truecaller and check the name and go like, oh, that's who's calling me. Then
Because
go
yesterday I
back
got a
and
phone
call.
call for business, but it was from an agency, but they called me from a different number. And I didn't pick, but then when I went into Truecaller, boom, the name picked up, then I called back.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
how's the
So
family,
they
bro?
just send also a text message if
I
you
always
don't
send
pick
a
up.
text. I never
Because
call.
You
No, but you
understand
see-
not everybody picks up a number they don't have.
But not everyone's like, end of the day, if you're calling to give me money and I don't pick, I'm going on to the next influencer, bro.
That's true.
Like
On to
you know
the
what's
next.
actually crazy? Talking about like phone calls, fam. The last 2 months, I've ran through my minutes. It's never happened.
Really?
Hey, who you talking
Never.
to?
It's actually crazy. The other day, it
I mean,
went-
planning a Dowry celebration
Yeah.
is
takes a lot of
long thing,
minutes,
right?
yeah?
It ran out last week, so today's the 26th, right? It must
Y'all
have
gonna
been
let
like
slide?
No, I've got
see my
it.
eyes?
No, we've got it. Yeah.
so like it ran out on like the 20th or something. So I remember I'm texting Saf. I'm like, yo, bruh, my bill's not.
Correct.
Yeah. They're like, fam. The guy was like, Chief, you've run out of your minutes. I'm like, what?
Okay,
ulikuwa unaongea
back
na
to
who you-
this.
who you
Sorry,
talking
what did
to,
you
boy?
say, G?
kupanga rora show is a lot of communication. So kaya to
I'm out here
imply
looking-
that Calvin is
I'm looking at houses.
or Calvin is still in the process of getting mpoa, someone.
Wait,
By
have
the
we
way-
gotten the someone? Or
By
see,
the
I
way-
feel what G feels. Why was I not informed of this?
Hold up. So before we
Oh,
even
no, it was- it
before
was
we
ad
even
hoc.
Figured.
before we even
Wow,
get to the
Ashley.
wife, yo, I saw one guy one time say, "Yo, you're talking about your dog too much." Bro, we're the ones on this side. You will take this content, okay? Nonsense.
You decided
You know
to
my,
use
said
you know,
nonsense.
you know my
opportunity.
dog is coming back to visit me in August.
I thought your dog died.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Of being
Yo,
fatherless. Yes.
you know T knows about playing with dog owners. Tell her.
No, I'm a dog
Okay,
owner
hey, I'm
as well.
scared, I'm scared. I don't-
I've lost dogs
Well,
and I've
mine's
cried.
alive.
I don't
He's
mess with
alive.
dogs.
But here's the thing.
The last time it was in
No,
hospital.
he was in Hosi. What he got surgery. He was getting ball reduction. You know what I mean?
Ah, nigga, come on.
Okay,
'Cause
so
so anyway, guys, I'm saying this. So the dog is coming to visit in August.
So you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a
It's
question.
really good. So literally, let me land this right. I feel like a parent whose kids are studying abroad.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's coming for the holidays. I'm very set on that, and getting a new dog as well.
Wow.
You don't even
You
give
want
birth to the
you
one
want
you have.
wait. You've
Yeah.
been absent through 90% of this dog's life.
And now you're getting
and
a
now
new
you
dog.
want another so that you can be absent
Yes.
again.
you're like you're emulating your dad.
Oh.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You know,
I apologize.
You know, G, I
No,
actually,
you don't.
Sorry.
No, talking
I
about
don't- wait.
talking about
No,
that.
I felt
Is it
the-
No, before
I felt the
before
salt in
no.
that one.
before we go there, I
spice.
apologize.
No, we're
I'm
not
sorry.
even going there. You know,
sorry.
yesterday when I was tweeting about like Mathri's roots and everything on the radio, and you said your dad must have like gone the wrong guy route or something. You get? Then she replied with like
You've
emojis.
been a funny guy, huh?
No, you see, here's the thing. It's,
So when you replied with those emojis,
Wrong guy
I
was just chilling,
randomly-
bro.
I'm doing my radio show. Then I was like, G, I wanted to reply to you and be like, what if your dad actually went to like, like when they used to fly like the first animal to ever be on the moon was it a sheep or a dog or what?
a dog called. It was a Russian dog.
The Russian
famous
dog.
Yeah,
What
can't
if your
remember.
dad actually was taken to the moon as an experiment?
Jesus Christ.
Why would you
Is
you
it
know
time?
what? Never mind. no, we had something else.
I know
bro.
before, but you look for what you're doing.
Open mic.
Yeah, go open mic. But
Yeah.
Oh,
here's
yeah, we're back.
So I got a quick question. You're an idiot. Don't touch me.
God.
Go away, fam.
Firstly, before you go on, I discovered something called Fired on the Moon or something of the sort. Watch it. Might actually relate with what you're saying.
Is that?
Wait. So, fam, quickly before we
need a
get to
timeout
Andy's
now.
thing, right? Time out. Something very light. How do you know when you and I got this from Kibbs? How do you know when you live in the ghetto?
You will know.
How do you know? Like, what are
You
the
will
signs?
know.
For example,
Just before you get into that, how do you know you live in the ghetto? I saw who posted this video. I think it must have been Mwalimu Rachel. You know that reggae roots beat, the one for.
Yeah.
Keep walking up, you're like, who's knocking the door? Then you hear it.
The
It just
drop
goes
now.
right?
That shit was so funny.
So according to Kibbs, signs that you live in the hood. There's a place in your area where people pay to play PlayStation.
Yeah.
Is there a place where people in your hood?
Damn, have I been I think I've been in the ghetto my whole life. 'Cause
Yours?
I don't have a point of comparison.
No?
I was about to go. Have I seen those spots in maybe La Vise, the
I
Kileleshwas?
think not
Right.
anymore. They used to be.
Okay.
La Vie qui
You
lève.
I
live
can't
in the-
speak for them. That's the problem.
You live in.
Damn, it's shouting.
You live in a place that has a movie shop.
A bunch.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, that's
Yes.
not valid. Where we used to live.
It is. Ashley, you used to live in the ghetto. You just didn't know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I know.
But wait,
You moved to the other side of the road.
here's the killer one. He says, you live in the kid, like, you see, when you live in posh places, you see people taking their dogs out for a walk. When you live in the hood, the dogs are walking themselves.
That's so true.
That's very true.
The dog be like, what does one boy say?
Okay.
I'm taking myself for a walk for my mental health.
I'm
The
That's
dog be
I'm
like,
done.
this
True.
niggas.
I'm done.
And also a place for Mtura.
Matura.
Yeah. If
Like outside.
Did you
yeah,
say
if there's a
that
Matura
self-employed?
joint outside where you live, I've got news for you.
Self-employed dogs.
The dogs are like, they take their own leave.
Anyway, open mic. I think we should get back to doing open
I
mic.
believe
man.
so.
Yeah, whatever questions,
that
comments
question
you
I
have.
sent in the group?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
this is
go
what
ahead,
you sent to the
go ahead,
group. Wagwan Calvin, let's pod with this. So, a dad who has never been involved in your life, sadly, says, "Hi, son. When are you bringing me a smartphone? Good night and God bless you big. Do you get the phone or not? Discuss." I feel like this is a no-brainer.
It's a
But
no-brainer.
the
I
flow
don't
is
think they
yours.
will know.
First of all, how does he even have your number to send you a text? Like niggas, like as in, he's never been around. Now he's texting you to bring him a phone.
So
If he
you
says-
probably
when
talk. You probably talk.
If he's
If he's sending you such a message, you probably
he's
talk.
probably sending you a text, right? From there's a term Safaricom use for that. Those, let's call them kabambas, right? I don't see no problem with buying your dad and strange dad a smartphone. So
Is he
that
asking
can-
for a smartphone or just a phone?
He said smartphone.
Smartphone.
Nah, he ain't getting that shit.
Bro, why you bitter,
Wait.
bro?
What do you mean, why am I bitter?
Was he going to get a phone but not a smartphone? Because that seems to matter to you.
No, I mean, if he's asking for... No, he ain't getting shit.
Straight up.
Yo, me, I'm buying him a smartphone.
Why?
So that when I'm in holiday in London, I'm like, mwalimu wa math, huku ni wapi?
Ulisema siendi mbali.
No, I can't do that. My anger, as Tupac said, will not make me feel anything for a stranger.
Come on.
Ash, are you buying the phone or not?
I don't think so.
Why are you asking me for a phone?
Hey, it's
Yeah,
not me,
like, I
bro.
don't think-
It's-
I don't
I'm
think
not the one who was
so.
asking.
If anything, he should be buying me the phone, no?
You know, he's been on the moon for a
he
long
should be
time.
buying me the phone because you've been estranged. So
Black tax that you know.
now you
No.
start
Yeah.
giving me
No.
what you never gave me.
Fam,
But no, I
listen,
don't
Why you
think so.
getting?
Listen, the moment...
Let shit go, bro. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, so
Why?
you're letting your own shit go as well?
Fam, you know me, my dad wasn't absent. You know what I mean?
Well, technically.
Who's gonna tell him?
Oh, man. Are we gonna get into the technicalities of
Technically.
absent dads?
Yes.
Nigga.
Come on, look at me. Do you
Fam,
really
look
think-
at me.
Look at me.
Do you really think I am lacking in fatherhood?
Damn,
Yo,
do you want
This
us
has
to
been the mics are open.
You know my.
Are you sure?
You know,
Damn,
you know
we
my.
have a
You
Patreon.
know my dad's going away present was me.
Was death. This has been the mics are open. My name's Jimani, sorry.
And the young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Ain't no way, bro, you said that. Ain't
That
no way
was
you
so
said that.
morbid.